Punch Drunk Love is a 2002 film written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and stars Adam Sandler, Emily Watson, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Adam Sandler stars as Barry Egan, a psychologically troubled novelty salesman that meets a mysterious, beautiful English woman, and a romance blossoms. All the while, he is being extorted by a owner of a phone sex line and a mattress store played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. And I loved this movie. I just watched it for the second time. I've been thinking about it for about a week. A week ago was the first time that I watched it, and it's phenomenal. The acting in this movie is incredible. Adam Sandler is phenomenal. I've only seen him in like 5 movies, and all of them, I mean, some of them have been funny, I've liked them, but I was blown away by his performance here. It's a very understated performance, a very lonely performance. Again, he is a psychologically, he's not mentally handicapped, but he's a psychologically troubled individual that is completely alone. He's a lonely guy. He has 7 sisters that seemingly all intimidate him. So you're really rooting for him. And the first 30 minutes or so of this movie is essentially us just watching him go about his business, go about his day, and seeing what, how his family dynamic works, how his home life works for himself, where he's living, and the different phone calls that he will make late at night. We also see what he's obsessed with. There's a pudding promotion that results in airline miles. That's a major plot point in this movie. At the beginning of the movie, he also finds a harmonium. I didn't know what that was either. It's a piano type thing. Emily Watson as Lena, this English woman that you see at the beginning of the film, and then later is introduced again to Barry through one of his sisters as like a blind date. She's phenomenal in this movie. She's a really sweet character and really understanding and patient. And so when you see Barry, who is, you know, with his issues, and, you know, that we're rooting for, and then when we see Lena and Barry get together, it's really a joy to watch, and it's really sweet, and it's just a really sweet romantic movie. I'll be honest with you, if most romantic dramas were like this movie, I would be a huge romantic drama fan. But unfortunately they're not. Not every, I don't know if you know this, but not every romantic drama is like Punch Drunk Love. And Philip Seymour Hoffman as well is amazing in this movie. Not in the movie a lot, but you definitely remember him being in the movie, that's for sure. Even the minor plot points in this movie are great. All of the minor plot points are servicing the characters. The script is phenomenal. I mean, it's so tightly woven. I mean, this movie is masterfully directed. The framing and the long takes that are used, and the use of shadows and lighting, and is phenomenal. There's a scene where Barry is literally just walking around his apartment making a very interesting phone call. Don't want to spoil that. And the camera just follows him for a couple minutes as he's just walking around his apartment. It's all, we're learning about him as a character, and the directing and the camera just pulls you in because you're there with him. Punch Drunk Love is one of those rare gems. It's no wonder it's a cult classic, and I'm so glad that I took the time on Netflix to watch it. Punch Drunk Love is one of my new favorite films, and I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Punch Drunk Love is very different from mainstream movies today, and the first time I watched it, it really took me back with how deliberate the pacing is, and the, you know, unusual pairing of Barry Egan and Lena. It really took me back. Thinking about it, watching it a second time, I'm convinced this is one of my new favorite films. I give it a 10 out of 10. Absolutely 100%. I recommend it. Check it out. It's a great date film. Asia, my wife, loved the movie. Sadly, I have not seen any other Paul Thomas Anderson films, so this movie makes me want to change that and go and watch all of his other movies. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you like this video. I will be turning out weekly movie reviews, stay right here with a subscription and I can just remind you when I post something new. Did you agree with my review? Did you agree with my opinions? If not, or if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to talk about this movie with you because, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I would love talking about it. I'd love learning things about this movie I didn't know before. And again, my name is J.Mark Sports and Trooper. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.